in the grand scheme of life, collecting toys is obviously real low on what's important in life. Your health, your friends, family, your job, stability in life should come first. But collecting could be stressful. Sometimes you feel like you didn't get your money's worth. Sometimes you get a figure that you feel you shouldn't have bought. And then sometimes you invest in a bunch of things and it comes together and you take a step back and you could be proud of your collection. And that happened today for some reason when the Riddler came in. It just was the glue for my DC Multiverse Villains collection. We'll talk about that and other things today on Toy Games.
Hey! Oh! Toy Games! Toy Games!
This is just a small taste of the villains I have, and this is mostly Batman villains. A while ago, when I didn't have any subscribers, not that I have that many now, but crossing 1,000 was cool. I talked about this line's potential and a diesel truck speeding down there. Listen, come fall and winter, I will have that garage door closed. It'll be silent in here. It's not going to be until it cools off. It was the potential of the line. You would get a Lobo, and I didn't like the head, but it had so much potential in the sculpt. Somebody 3D printed a head, and now I have, in my opinion, the best Lobo figure for the money. Because with the $20 for both, it's still under anything Storm Collectible makes. And I had the Storm Collectibles Lobo. It's not amazing. This is pretty damn good. I've had to patch together my own Scarecrow until he makes a Scarecrow. I mean, he made a badass? He made a badass Scarecrow from Arkham Asylum. I just haven't opened him yet. But it's like, you knew when he made all the screwy versions of characters in the movie Riddler and the movie version of, or the Arkham Riddler, and you knew, like, okay, if he has two years left, he's got to make the figures he didn't make, and it's the classic characters. So, I was on from day one. I have a really fleshed out collection that when they were $20 a figure, or where people were selling lots on eBay, I got a few complete lots without the Build-A-Figure. I've had a lot of fun this past 2 years collecting this line. And I'm not saying I haven't had a lot of, Ninja Turtles is fun, Marvel Legends is fun, everything is fun. I just for me, and I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not afraid to customize these because they were $20. Maybe because the raised sculpt allows for much more repaints. And it's like National Tractor Day in my town. I've seen more tractors today than I have my entire life. And I'm going to come in here because this is what I wanted. In my opinion, the best Freeze figure ever to be made was an animated series Freeze. And I didn't really like that scale or the way the animated series figures articulate. They have really tiny feet. They fall over. Now, the dude has made the best Freeze figure ever made. There's no argument. It's the best Freeze figure ever made. This comes off. He's fun to paint. And with Catwoman, with the Riddler, once he makes if he doesn't make a classic Penguin, and this is what I have, I'm almost okay with it. I've had so much fun, and that's what collecting is about. Finding your fun. As much as I like Mezco, after you open a Mezco figure and that great packaging and the way they present the figure wears off and you pose it, you say to yourself, damn, I dropped $150 on this thing though. Whereas right here, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. I got all this fun right here for $140. Well, I'm just rambling today. Didn't have a theme. I just wanted to talk about how much fun I'm having. And a lot of YouTube is about negativity. You know, when I talk shit about McFarlane, I get a video with 5,000 views. Today I'm going to praise McFarlane. I'll probably get like 500. And that's just the nature of the beast. I get it. People like negative stuff. People like drama. You know, a Starfield video that talks about how it's the worst game ever gets more views than one saying how it's the greatest game ever. People flock to the bad for some reason. And listen, I'm one that will point out when I talked about Collector's Edition being overpriced and that video got 5,000 views, I was glad because I want people to see shit like that. But I also want people to see the good. And this is the good. Take care, have fun.